Hey everybody, and welcome back to Blue Stinger. In this part, we are going to go up and see Janine, but first we have to start the shuttle up or whatever this computer does. It does a whole bunch of stuff. So, yeah, we're just gonna go through all this computerized bullcrap here. It's just gonna tell you some blibbity bleh. Basically, it's gonna tell you that the shuttle is like falling and stuff. That it's over its limit load, whatever. The point is, we're gonna have to go up there and do something about it, and we're gonna have a time limit, which is pretty lenient. You know, if you know what you're doing, which I know at this point in the game you wouldn't know what you're doing, but if you have a general direction of where you need to go, then you should be fine.
Hey, somebody is on board.
He's locked up in the shuttle.
Somebody's on board. Another's locked in the shuttle. Yeah. Great acting, guys. Okay, 130 seconds. We can totally do it.
A shaft entrance lock has been deactivated.
Yeah, but just be prepared for the voice acting in this game. You know, people say it's horrendous. I don't really. It's hard for me to judge voice acting, but you know, it's not the best. It could be better, but I think it has a bigger problem with the animation in the game, but you know. But yeah, like the game, it's good. Like, I think it's amazing for Dreamcast and you know the level of games back then. But you know, it's not for everybody. I understand. It's kind of cheesy. I mean, it's definitely got the B-movie feel for a horror game, and you know, it's got some okay graphics, really. I mean, you know, the models kind of look a little funny and a little iffy, but you know, the monster design looks pretty decent. The environments look pretty nice. But yeah, it's a pretty good game, I think. But you know, it does have its shortcomings, like with the acting and stuff. But I think the story's pretty good, and the gameplay, for me personally, is pretty stimulating. But ooh, it's stimulating. Anyway, you might actually pass this up if you haven't played this before. You might pass up this computer not knowing you're supposed to turn to this little room, because that's what I did all the time. But you know, even if you do, this is not required for the game. I forgot to mention that. You don't have to do this in the time limit. I really, really, really recommend that you do, because we're gonna get a gun out of this, and it's a really useful gun, like you'll see.
It will override the shuttle control program. All security circuits have shut down. All control circuits have shut down.
I'm just gonna say that a million times.
All activation circuits have shut down. Emergency stop system activated.
This game, I don't know, I've witnessed a few different, I've noticed a few different, like, mess-ups,
Emergency stop system
with, like, what's happening on screen and stuff, and, I don't know, it's just kind of funny to notice stuff like that. See how games were made back in the old day, even though they weren't all made, you know, with mistakes. But you know, nothing's perfect. And I think really the game has a certain charm coming from, you know, the badness, so to say. But I think there's a monster up here. I knew it. And those bats behind him are really annoying. They're just a bundle of fun. They fly around, but they're not nearly as annoying as some of the flying enemies later in the game. But luckily, these bird things, they don't come back. Generally only monsters that give you money will respawn. That's not the case all the time, but in general, that's what's gonna happen. So we're going to save the guys in Shuttle A, I believe, and Shuttle B is the one we're gonna be using to, you know, transport ourselves. But I know there's a guy stuck in here.
I didn't think I was gonna make it. Thank you!
What's happening on the island?
A meteor must have hit the island. Since that, everything turned upside down.
And what were those monsters?
I don't know. I haven't a clue.
We'll be pressing on. You should stay here. The shuttle's safe now.
Got it.
Yeah, I'm sure you saw with Elliot's hand there, the modeling is just... Anyway, that is one of, like, I don't know, 4 or something events, like, that are optional in this game. And this game has quite a few, well, not quite a few, but it has a few different modes you can try out. Like, there's swimsuit mode, where you get to see Janine in a bikini. Yeah, but you also get to see dogs in a Speedo, so that's no fun. Anyway, there's mad mode, where you get every weapon and some, like, bonus gun. There's, you know, there's a mode where you get like 100 large and small hassies, and doing a certain number of those optional events, they can trigger those different modes. Also beating the game within like under 7 hours and stuff, which I've unlocked all those, but you know, that's for a later time if we even get to that. I don't know if we will. I might show off some of the different modes, but anyway, yeah. So that's just one of like 4 optional different things you can do, and I'll do my best to point out.
Who is it?
It's Elliot, Janine. Let us in.
What's the code?
My sweetheart.
And I never really got that, why the code is my sweetheart, but whatever. And I think there's a cutscene coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised. Yep.
I knew it. She's perfect. She's my kind of girl. It won't work. You can't hit her.
What is that thing?
Nephilim.
Nephilim?
She's harmless. So far. I'm Elliot Buhrman. Thanks for helping me.
You know, at this point, nothing surprises me anymore. My name's Janine King. Nice to meet you, Elliot.
Janine King. Elliot.
Let me introduce Janine King, a security guard here. Her skill is A+. And this hairy guy is...
His name is Dogs Bauer. He's a captain of the SS Cargo Deanna.
What? You guys know each other?
I don't know her.
You know, you shouldn't run up your bill at Rat's place. Your name is on their blacklist. You're pretty famous.
God damn son of a bitch.
Janine, what's going on here? I mean, I don't think one meteor created that big dome and produced a bunch of monsters.
I have no clue either. After that shocking sound, all the lights on the island went off. When I was trying to turn on the light, the monster suddenly attacked me. Why don't you ask her? Nephilim thing. Nephilim knows something.
What do you mean?
Take a look at this. I researched the database of this island's lab. Amazing! This lab immediately achieved the top revenue in the bio industry. Ever since then, it keeps on moving up.
They should pay me more so I can pay off my tab at the bar.
How did they achieve such wealth in such a short amount of time?
They'd got the best brains in the business working for them. The second research group ended up working for the lab.
What the hell happened?
The programmer's security system.
Space biology? Dino-site? Janine, can't you break the code?
Sorry. I need an ID password of a lab employee.
Shit.
I may know how.
You have an ID?
Let's go to Rat's place.
Rat's place? The bar where you ran up your unpaid bill? Why do we have to go drinking now?
Don't be ridiculous. The entire city area has been destroyed. The bar may not even exist.
There's nothing you can't get at Rat's place. That's what we say. Let's go, Elliot.
Wait! The city area is also called Lab Town. You need a pass to get inside. Use this.
Okay, so Okay, yeah, we know you hope Rat's still alive. Yeah, now we got the town pass thing, so, I'm just gonna go show you in here. And yeah, I apologize for all the cutscenes, but we're gonna really need to mull through them. Just in the beginning of the game, they're kind of thick, but yeah. Anyway, over here is a karate t-shirt, and this is a little save area where you can stock up on items and whatnot. I don't believe we have any money. Oh, hey, we do. Might as well get some bullets. We're gonna need those. But yeah, so go ahead and get whatever you need in here. You can go ahead and save if you like. I'd recommend doing so, but I'm going to do that off camera. And over here is important that you activate this thing. But yeah, this is going to help us. This is going to turn on the shuttle so we can get down there quicker.
B shuttle gate lock is deactivated.
Yeah, so now that we activated that, we can go ahead and backtrack back into Lab Town. But that's actually all the time that we have for this video, so we're going to do that in the next part. So